Hey guys, Moldran here. Today I want to talk about Heroes of the Storm, the new game I've been playing in the last few days. Now, Blizzard doesn't want to call it MOBA, I don't want to call it MOBA either. I think actually Hero Brawl or something is more fitting because there's so many battles and it like really breaks the rule and doesn't like do the same as the traditional MOBAs like Dota or League of Legends out there. Now, what is Heroes of the Storm? Pretty much it's a 5v5 game right now, where you can play heroes from the StarCraft, World of Warcraft or Diablo universe. And you play with your teammates against 5 other people. It's mainly a PvP game, even though you can play it against the AI, but that's not how you play the game. If you wanna like enjoy the game at the fullest, you have to play against other players. And do I like the game? Yes, I really like the game. Like playing the game is so much fun. Now, not a lot of people who watch it like say, it seems boring, but I think you really have to try a game before you make such a statement. It was the same with me and Diablo. Like I was playing Hearthstone and then the patch 2.0.2 was announced and I was like on the first day I didn't even play it. I was like, probably not worth coming back to the game, won't be improved that much. But then I like started playing it like 2 days after the patch release and I was enjoying Diablo so much it actually became my main game. And so just because from just like reading patch notes or looking at something, it's not the same as like playing something and experiencing it, right? And from talking to like other people or people like Crip or Total Biscuit or Force, whoever, like everyone gave a really positive review of the game. And myself as well, like I just simply enjoy the game. I'm almost on the way to become addicted to it. But yeah, now a lot of people say it's like slow pace, but is it really slow pace? I didn't see it as a problem. I mean, the game is just different. That's the most important thing. If you want a better League or Dota with Diablo and Warcraft characters, it won't work. Because this game is not like that. This game is completely different because first there's no laning phase, there's no traditional laning phase. They already break this rule by having pretty much the action starts at level 1. Like level 1 you can already get first bloods and kills, usually with like some setup in brushes or some sneaky ganking tactic. And the thing is like after level 2 or 3 it's already about the objectives in the game. So you don't just like lane or something because there's also no point to it, but more on that later. You always have to go for objectives, and what happens when two teams go for objectives? Eventually they meet each other, and that's where so many battles happen here. So now there's a lot more fights, there's always something going on, and the game is all about, or mostly about objectives, which as a result lead to like mostly about fights and winning team fights. Or winning 2v2s, winning 3v3s, depending on like the map and so on. There's many different maps. There's another thing of Heroes of the Storm. It doesn't like focus on one map like League of Legends. I don't know what Dota is, but I assume it's similar to League with like one primary map. In Heroes of the Storm there's already now like 4 completely different maps that all need a different approach, and it's really complex actually. Even though like people say the game is casual, it's very complex, and if 5 good players playing as 5 good players, all about who wins team fights, who goes to objectives better, and who like does less mistakes. Now the heroes themselves are all pretty fun to play. I was really surprised with the balance in the game. Now I expected the balance to be total shit from like playing WoW or Diablo, but the people behind Heroes of the Storm is a StarCraft 2 team. They really did a very good job on balancing StarCraft 2, and from what I seem to find Heroes of the Storm, the balance is really good, spot on. I didn't see many classes overpower. I mean, some fine tuning maybe on some heroes like Illidan who seems slightly too strong, but overall I was pretty impressed with the balance. It's all about learning the game, becoming better at it, finding out some strategies, and yeah. Now, what's important to say about this game is it breaks a lot of different things that happen in other MOBAs. For example, as I said, there's no laning phase, but also there's no gold in game, and there are no items. And this is really important to remember because that limits you as an individual player. That limits your chance to like snowball or become good. You can only snowball as a team. That's possible if you like destroy every team fight. If you go or do a better job on objectives than your opponents, you're gonna snowball as a team and easily like bring home the victory. Even though like in Heroes of Storm it's also like you're also able to like do huge comebacks because, for example, when you're 3 level below the opponent, you get 40% increased experience. So it's pretty easy to catch up. I've seen turnarounds, I've seen backdoors, I've seen pretty much everything that happens in other MOBAs in Heroes of the Storm. And yeah, now I'm definitely gonna keep playing the game. You might see a few more videos in the future about it. Probably gonna focus on it until the Diablo release, where I'm gonna shift full time to Diablo, of course. Really anticipating, but right now in Reaper Souls isn't that much to do anymore, especially after I reached Paragon 408, which is pretty solid for me already, but yeah. Let me know your thoughts about the game. Also showing some Demon Hunter footage in the background, so you can get like a first look on how the game feels like, how does it play out. The Demon Hunter is actually pretty fun because he has exactly the same skills in Diablo. It's really fun. Like the strafe, hanging arrow, multi-shot. It's like a 1-by-1 copy, and yeah. Let me know your thoughts on this. It was just a simple review, nothing too big. Just wanted to like, tell you that, guys, how I feel about the game, and that I'm gonna produce content for it in the next few days. And yeah, hope you are not too worried about this, and maybe check some of the videos out. And thanks for watching. I'll be back.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy slain. The enemy has destroyed a fort. Enemy slain. Mayhem. Double kill.